dashboard. And it says,
Let
we
me go
are
back.
live.
Let me go back and switch my account here to make sure.
We have
To
an
see how
issue.
it's gonna
It
run.
says live, but it says connection excellent. And we are live by 5 seconds. Guys, we're back. Sorry about that. We had to do a major reset. Uh, but looks like it wasn't on. It could have been OBS. I had an update to do on it, and Corey actually changed his Wi-Fi. He is no longer on Wi-Fi. He's actually hardwired to his router or modem, what you want to call it, and we both have good connectivity now. So,
Oh my god! And it's crisp clear on our on.
yeah,
It's a kind of bit glitchy, but it's not terrible. Like, but it's a lot clearer than what it was.
actually on my side, I'm watching the dashboard, and it looks straight crisp. So, we apologize for guys. We're so sorry that that happened. It was a little bit out of our control. But now, back to what the I guess kind of underlying subject is this video, because the title says so Jim did a thing, and as I was explaining about my work, how it goes normally, I work Monday through Friday, and then I with one of my coworkers I alternate Saturdays. So I work every other Saturday because we are the only place open on Saturdays. We only work 6 hours, but we have only one vehicle here so far, since my life is perfect. I make sure vehicles don't run. But so we only got one vehicle.
Or not drivable.
Yeah. So literally, we would during the weekdays we get the kids dressed, ready to go. I get myself ready to go, and then we all take off. Drop my two boys come right off of school, and then take me to work. And then she has to go pick up all the kids and everything from school, and then 2 hours later come and get me from work. That's how it goes. Well, I'm not, with me just buying a house and buying a new car, I'm not trying to buy a new car again. Because I'm not paying for insurance for it, tagging it, and I don't feel like having another car payment. What I did is, I bought a motorcycle.
The fuck?
Now, yes, we're back now. Your mom comment.
Yes,
Now,
we're back, Mom.
when I say motorcycle, that is what the class it's under says it is. It is a Honda Grom clone motorcycle. It's a 125cc Hellcat. It's essentially a motor scooter, but they made a new classification of motorcycle so people wouldn't feel like dweebs when they ride the fucker. Basically, what it is.
So you're right. You're using a fucking
It's not a moped. It's not a motor scooter. It is
I was gonna say
actually.
I was gonna say a moped.
It's not. Moped is actually a bike with a motor on it that you can pedal to start it.
No, no,
That's
no, no,
that's
no,
a
no, no, no,
moped.
no. After no. But after those, they came out with ones that would do like 45, 50 mile an hour. And they called
Okay,
them.
you're right. They actually did make mopeds actually into a kind of a scooter looking thing, didn't they? Oh my god, they actually changed mopeds from what they were. Wow.
Yeah, my mom's ex-husband had one.
No, I'm actually going to show
The
you
the thing
what
the thing wouldn't go the thing wouldn't go over 30 mile an hour because the fucking clutch was like burned out of it. But
the Hellcat actually goes up to 60 miles an hour, and it looking at it actually does not look bad at all. I clicked on images. Why are you trying to sell me it? There we go. Now, oh, this is
mom's eating her chocolate brownie ice cream.
why. I love how I clicked on a picture and it took me to the store page to buy the damn thing. Here it is. All right, now. Or
What?
no, I was just apparently I'm opening everything up for the first time, so everything's taking its time to open. This, my friends, is a Hellcat. Corey, you should be on it.
I see it.
That is the Hellcat. And what I'll do is actually make it better for you guys on stream. I'll bring it over. This is the motorcycle I bought. It's got a 2-stroke engine in it. Here's the kicker on it now. I haven't rode a motorcycle in the last 20 years now, since I lived in Georgia, right? This is a 4-speed manual bike. I haven't had to shift any kind of a stick shift in a car or on or any kind of a clutch on a motorcycle in 20 years. I hope to God it's like riding a bike and I remember how to do it, because otherwise I'm killing myself. Or the clutch.
Hey, at
One of
least
those two.
at least it'll get good gas mileage. You won't have to worry about fucking paying an arm and a leg to fill the tank back up.
I found out here in Utah, it's only going to cost me $60 to tag this thing. My insurance is only going to cost me $90 for the full year to ensure full coverage on this bad boy. Because I'm with USAA and they're badass, honestly.
No, they're not.
Actually, yes, they are. But
No, they're not.
so far they've taken care of everything when it comes to a lot of stuff. I
Hey,
will
by the
admit,
honestly, there you go, full screen. You're fucking.
yeah, I just
I
full
was
screened it.
sitting there-
But
I was sitting there watching.
I
I'm like,
I
what
got the
the-
red one, but because apparently these things are clones. This is a Tao Hellcat. It is a Honda Grom clone, which apparently I didn't know a Honda Grom even existed, but Honda made a mini bike, which is actually a classification for their motorcycle. Which theirs next to the scooter is still 120cc, 2025cc engine in it, but it's got a 4-speed manual. It looks similar to this, but Honda actually calls it a true motorcycle, not a scooter, which is funny because I think how the government looks at it, anything under 150 is a scooter type vehicle, not a motorcycle. So I don't know. I got turned on to this because a buddy of mine actually recommended it. He actually rides one. He says it's been his daily driver for the last like year and a half, and he loves it. And the fact that it holds 1.3 gallons of gas, he only has to fill that thing up like every 4 days, and he rides around everywhere here. He even you can even get uh like dirt tires for this thing and actually go off roading on it,
Yep.
which I won't do. Now, the another thing too is I'm gonna have to worry about is I didn't know this, but when I ordered it, this thing's cost about anywhere between $1,300 to $1,600, depending on what you get, what features and all that stuff. Mine apparently has what they call 85% assembly, which means it's only 85% assembled. Which means anything from the gas tank back, it's assembled. I gotta put the headlight on, the handlebars, the wheel, the brakes, all that in the front. I gotta do myself. So that will be my daily driver for the next however long until I actually feel like getting a car. And here's the best part. I checked measurements out on my buddies. I can put horns on it. You know,
God.
and Corey, what do I gotta finally get to use that I've owned for the last like year now? And I have had a chance to use it.
Training wheels?
No, those actually have the last 5 years, and I still haven't figured out how to fucking use those damn things, okay? That's it. This is home with Kellen. I let the boys stay up so I can do the stream and everything while this does her work. But no, my helmet I bought, my motorcycle helmet, that black skull with the horns and everything I made. Yeah, I haven't used this thing since I got it because I thought I would have a motorcycle by now, but turns out I didn't buy one until now. So, but yes, that is what I.
Mom's
Sorry,
talking about
yeah,
talking about when Grandma and Grandpa bought a moped
yeah,
for her and my
I'm
uncle.
reading it. I'm catching up because I had the Hellcat picture popped up and on it. Matter of fact, while we're talking about that, I'm going to look up the Honda Grom to show you it. What this is a clone of.
Now, I actually found out some cool information. Welcome back, Sarah. I actually found out some good information.
Yes, Sarah.
That
I'm glad you said hi to him again. Actually, what did
she
she
said
say?
hi. She said hi, y'all.
See, no,
fucker.
once again, that's classification. I don't connect with y'all. That's everybody. I'm in a high class of my own. God damn it.
No, you're in a
I
low
want-
class of your own, pal.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we discussed this already. Me and you are stripping bottom of the barrel. Yeah.
You
All right.
know, I found out that there's actually a couple places here locally. Well, they're not here in Radcliffe, but a couple places here that help out people trying to buy like newer vehicles with like low or bad credit.
Oh, yeah?
And so, since my truck is about to cost me about $8,000 to fix,
You looking?
Oh,
You
yeah.
actually looking into buying another vehicle? I take it.
yes,
Okay, so I found the Honda Grom. That's a shitty ass picture. I literally.
yeah. I was looking at I
Here.
found a 2018 or 2019 3/4 ton Chevy.
Oh.
That I was looking at, and it wasn't bad price. It had a little bit of higher Jonathan.
Everybody who's looking, this is what the clone motorcycle I bought. The Hellcat is a clone of. This is the Honda Grom.
You got a Howdy Jim.
Oh, tell her I said hi. Thank you. And she's late. No sucking up to me. God damn it. So yeah, guys, the Honda Grom, it looks cool, but I bought the clone. It hasn't got here yet. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna close that out. I'm going back to full screen in it. Boom, there we are. Badass
But
Fury.
I found it, and it was like I said, it was used. It had a little bit higher mileage than I really actually wanted, but it was like a metallic blue, like
Ooh,
a dark metallic blue.
that might be
wasn't
worth it.
It wasn't dark to where it looked black, but it was like a darker metallic blue. Like I said, it had a little bit higher mileage. They
Kind of
only
like a
wanted like,
midnight blue, you mean?
huh?
Like a midnight blue, then?
No,
No,
that's too dark. No, it was not that dark.
then it's not near black. What the hell?
No, I said it's not, I said it doesn't look. It's not as dark to
Oh,
where it
okay.
looks black.
Oh, okay.
Get the damn jizz out your ears.
Hold on. Well, you keep putting it there. I mean, you're a horrible shot, by the way.
Hey, shit
I
happens.
I bet that's a good thing for your mom to hear. Oh, wait,
But
what?
no, I
Hey, by the way,
found
Sarah wants to make a trade for you real quick.
no,
Sorry, sir. I try to have your back.
Mom, I'll keep my other one. I'll just pay for it to get fixed little by little so that I can have a backup vehicle in
What we
case I
need to
need it,
do,
or
or
in case, in case if you need to go to the store and Jean's not awake, then I can just be like, hey, I'll just bring the truck over to you, and then I'll just use the newer one to drive it back forth to work.
hey, well, before we get back to your story, Corey, what we need to do on a side note, let's get your mom a little webcam. So anytime she pops in, she can just go click click onto the webcam and just pop in like a little corner on our video, like somewhere. You go like, "Hi, boys," and say something
You know
really
what?
weird. And
I'm actually kind of wondering because I have um I have Discord on her computer.
she could, if you make her own account, bring it over here and I'll drive it for you. Ah,
She's talking about my truck.
yeah, not the
But
camera.
no, I wonder if she would be able to use my account at the same time
No, I tried that with Kellen. It will not work. Actually, what it does, it'll say, uh, your account's been active on another computer. Is this you? And if you say no, it'll shut them down. If you say
just
yes,
wait, hang
it'll
on.
activate for
Hang
them
on.
and turn you.
Just one battery is almost 1,000. What kind of are you driving a hybrid?
Probably Toyota Prius. She's one of those Prius people.
Because there ain't no battery out there that's almost a
Do
thousand
you
dollars.
hear
The only
that?
other battery I know that's I
Do
don't
you
hear
hear?
anything.
I got kids screaming in the background. Oh no, Corey. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
The fuck?
So it says on mine. But yet the stream is
But we're
still
still,
going.
but, yeah, we're still running smooth.
Yeah, and well,
I don't get it.
oh, she's got Tesla.
Uh, so yeah, it's
That's
probably a
why.
hybrid.
Yeah,
It's a.
hybrid.
I just actually got the comment where
It's
she
a
said she had a Tesla.
it's a Tesla, dude. It's not a hybrid. Teslas are full.
They're fully electric, so it's an electric battery. It's an actual electric battery. It's almost like a hybrid battery. It's a specialized battery.
I'm gonna let you entertain them. I think I need to go defend the kids or
Uh
figure out what's
oh.
going on. I can go play daddy. So entertain them. Hopefully the error will go away. It'll fix itself, and we won't disconnect because we're only 13 minutes into the stream again.
Yeah, right.
All right. So talk to them about your truck because you will explain to me when we're off camera anyway about what's going more in depth because we'll talk more about it. But explain to them how it works because you said you found a company who's willing to work with new buyers on getting new vehicles. And explain to the
Yeah.
viewers and everything, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna explain this real quick. Um, so there is some companies, some most of the time they are not necessarily companies, I should say, but they're almost like lenders. Like whether they are like my bank is um I don't even want to I don't want to say the name of my bank, but it's like credit unions and specialized lenders and stuff like that that can help you with either with you having low or bad credit can help you get into a new vehicle, or a newer vehicle if you can't get financed by yourself. I don't know exactly how it works yet. I just did a tiny bit of research the other night on it. I'm gonna look more in depth on it. to see what it's going to take to do it, and if it takes a certain amount of money to make or whatever, at a job, which I should be making plenty of money. I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually, like I said, I'm going to go and do some deeper research on it to see what the requirements are. Now, like I was saying, what I would do is I would go ahead and park the other truck unless mom needed it. I would park my truck that I have now, and I would drive the newer one back and forth to work until I can get the truck I have now fixed. Guys, like I have body panels to replace, I have bed panels to replace, I have full front end suspension to replace, which is all 4 control arms, upper and lower, with ball joints included. I've got to get like cab mounts and body mounts and stuff done because you can hear my truck going knock 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 on the front end. It's just not good. And
So
the body's creaking and all that. I know those are all bad. I need to get all the bump stops for the suspension replaced. The rears, I have to get leaf springs. I have to get shackles, hangers.
Corey, real
I have
quick,
to get all that done. So
why are you talking about yourself? I thought you were supposed to be talking about your truck. Why are you worrying about all the work you're gonna be doing to yourself?
I ain't talking about myself, you dick.
I heard balls and joints and crackling and creaking, so I assumed you were talking about yourself as you get older.
That's you, pal.
Shut up.
But guys, total all in all, I'm looking right around labor included, and including a new paint job, by the way, and possibly on the old Silverado, my '05 that I've got now,
I heard balls and joints and
getting
crackling
my
and creaking,
paranormal
so I
group
assumed you were talking about yourself
name
as you get older.
painted on each side of the doors,
Shut up.
and then getting a tailgate wrap done on the tailgate with my paranormal group, the whole name, and then SPI or SPI on top of it, however many, and my phone number on it, and an email address so people can get a hold of me. And I'll use that also as my investigation truck
Isn't that a
instead
little
of my newer one.
facetious? Just like, hey, look at me, guys, kind of deal.
That's the whole fucking point, you dickweed. Just
Hey,
drink your beer and shut your mouth.
just because it is does mean it's not true.
Like
That's so
I said,
duh.
drink your beer and shut your mouth. And know what the rock is cooking.
How can I drink my beer with a mouth shut?
I said, drink your beer and shut your mouth.
You said it. Shut your mouth. Drink your beer.
And I said, drink your beer and shut your mouth. You fucking dyslexic asshole.
Tomato, tomato. Either way it goes, you're wrong regardless.
Shut up.
I'm always right until my wife tells me I'm wrong.
What? So it's like the Matilda thing. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong, and there's nothing you can do. Or I'm smart, you're dumb. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, you're talking about this dumbass movie they made. Yeah, you're right.
I'm big, you're little. I'm smart, you're dumb.
That,
I'm right, you're wrong.
that movie
And there's
did Danny
nothing you
DeVito
can do.
wrong. You know, granted he did the character perfect, but that movie did him wrong. But yeah, so I mean, are you actually just looking to get this truck temporary, or are you actually trying to get it so you're gonna have a permanent vehicle? Because
It'd be a permanent.
because
It'd
you
be
brought
permanent.
it up as until your truck gets fixed kind of deal.
Well, I would be driving it back and forth to work until I got my truck fixed, and then I would drive the old truck back and forth. I would drive it, most of the time, and then I might just drive the new one back and forth to work.
Why not just let your mom have either or? You know, you're driving one truck and not both. Because to me, that makes no sense. A single guy in a shitty ass apartment having two vehicles.
Well, I definitely would probably take the older truck over to mom because, the
Yep,
newer
that's it.
Silverados are
The
the
lady
newer
who brought you
Silverado.
into this world and took care of you and raised you, man. You're like, hey, huh, mom, I can care this much about you. Have an old ass truck. Well, I got a brand new one.
Well, it'll be practically brand new when I'm done with it. It's gonna also have a new instrument cluster. It's gonna have a new headliner. I'm
Ooh,
possibly going to be getting the seats redone. Like it's
you
going to
do
be practically
realize
brand new.
those three things you just said could have been a classification of a male describing a woman's plastic surgery.
Shut up, dick.
She's got a new carpeting. She's got a new cluster to look at. She's got a new upholstery done. Yeah, you saw your
Can't
mind
wait.
works, Corey.
But yeah, everything's going to be redone. It's getting all new rocker panels, cab corners, all new suspension front and rear. Besides the shocks that are brand new, those are not getting replaced.
Yeah, true.
and it's got 4-wheel drive on the floor, so mom wouldn't have to look at a fucking knob and go, well, hey, where's all the fucking things at on electronics? She could just reach down and go, put it in neutral, reach down and go, hey, pull it down. There it is. Ta-da.
That's one thing I will admit. Since Sarah brought up the whole Tesla thing, Tesla has made it a little bit easy to find all your stuff. Considering the fact it's a gigantic tablet in the middle of your dash, so everything's just done.
The only thing that I do not like about Teslas is just like the new, what they call the new Genesis makes of vehicles. Everything on that fucking car is expensive to replace.
Well, that's the thing is there's no repair shop for a Tesla right now. There's no mechanics or anything like that. There's no such thing as uh third party parts or anything like that. You have to go take it to a Tesla dealership or a Tesla plant to get it fixed. Like was it not Dateline or 2020? I think did a piece on a kid who's about 25 years old, a couple years ago, like back in 2019, where he would go to junkyards and find people who wrecked Teslas and stuff and buy the scrapped cars because they're scrapped. People can't do anything; they're recycling them. He would take them home, rip parts out of them, and then sell the parts on eBay or to local mechanics because everybody, these parts are still great, good, they work, and you can't get OEM parts at a mechanic shop anymore, or anything like
Yep.
that. So this guy's making bank doing it. I mean, that's my biggest issue. Excuse me. If there's something that happens to your freaking Tesla, like good example, we have brand new charger stations put in like at 5 different locations in the city. This city is growing. It's still the fastest growing city in the nation by 2 to 3% now. Like literally 4 years ago, it's by 5%. Okay, we're still growing, and this city has like 200 and something thousand people in it now. It's no longer small, and yet the only place we can get a stupid Tesla is in Vegas, which is an hour and a half from here. If your car messes up and it won't drive because say you something happened in your motor or in the motors or something like that, you have to hire a tow truck to haul it all the way to Vegas to even get it accepted to bring into the dealership, where they then have to proceed to ship it out to California to the a plant out there to get fixed. Then they
Yeah.
ship it
Well,
back. And so
see,
I'm like, why the fuck would you spend that much money on a car that if something happens, you can't even do a tune-up yourself?
the good thing about here is the Porsche dealer up in Louisville actually has a certified Tesla um um,
Mechanic or service,
technician.
yeah, service tech,
Yes.
which is
So
funny.
there is that good thing here with people having there's a lot of people here
Oh,
locally, and I think there are a lot of them are actually I think a lot of them are military, um or like retired military or whatnot, or retired from Ford or retired from GM, or retired from those big freaking huge plants.
wait.
Um
It's sorry, just Sarah, your comment kind of confused me a little bit. It is. I love that part of it. What?
she's being sarcastic about it being expensive to replace parts.
Okay, yeah. She goes, after 3 years, it's hard to get a Tesla fix. Yeah, that's my biggest thing because Anissa and I are looking into thinking about getting because our credit is good enough we can actually get one. My biggest gripe is this: we have fast chargers on everything now. Our phone can charge within 10 minutes. Okay, like the new Galaxy 22 that's just coming out this year. Okay, that they announced from Samsung. That thing has a 65-watt charger that comes with it. You can plug that thing in for 5 minutes and fill like 70% of your battery. 5 flipping minutes, okay?
That's insane.
Yeah, you get that. And then it's literally like 15 minutes if you're doing wireless charging on the dock, right? To get up to 80% of your battery. Uh, but yet, when you're driving a Tesla, you only get roughly, depending on how many stop and goes you do, you only get about anywhere between 6 to 8 hours on your charge, which means if you're driving to freaking anywhere, you might want to plug it in while you're there. Like somebody, here's the kicker. Okay, the road trip. Sorry, hold on. It's hot where I'm at right now. The road trip I took that led me to Georgia. Okay, is a 2,200-mile trip, and that's a rough estimate. It's a little bit more than that, I think. Two guys actually hopped in at the time it was a new Tesla SUV that just came out. It's like the Model X or whatever, XT, whatever it was called. It took them 5 days to do the same flipping trip too, because they were only able to drive for I think this one had a bigger battery this side, so it drove for like 10 hours. Then he had to stop for an hour and a half to let the car charge, and then drive for another 10 hours, and that's it. I'm like, we are not at the point where an electric car, in my mind, is a good thing right now. Where, granted, you do not, all the charging stations are free. You don't have to pay for a damn thing. Even we have what they call a local gas station. Like, out that way you have quick trips and racetracks.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have what is what's called Maverick. Okay, it's just basically the same as a Quick Trip. It's Maverick. They're in Arizona. I seen one in New Mexico. They're all over Utah, and there's like one or two I seen in Nevada. But even those gas stations actually have free high watt charging stations. But yes, it's free, but you're still have to kill time while it's charging. It's not like you just pull in and all right, I'm good. I got 3/4 of tank. Let's go. You know,
Yep.
and it you still have to see if your not internet, but your power in your house can handle a charge station if they when they install one, or you have to get an adapter for your wall outlet, which literally takes forever to charge because it's only drawing 115 watts or volts. Yeah. See, look, Sarah says, don't get one. I got 10 hours when I first bought mine. And here's another thing too: is the first two generations of Teslas had real shitty air conditioning
Well, yeah, because
in
it's
it. And
all electric driven.
yeah, well, okay, what is your AC in your house? It's electric driven, okay? Yeah. Same. Well, it would be the same in your car. The only difference is, uh, it is driven by your belt. The AC pump, instead of getting power from 240 volts like in your house, it gets it from the car turning.
Right?
They had to figure out how to put in a mini compressor like what you get in your refrigerator to make it cool in your car inside of a Tesla, and where it got enough power, to run. The other main issue, if you notice, there is not a single vent on that car. There's no grill, there's nothing. On an AC unit, you know how they work, Corey. I mean, you've been over this with Jacob, unfortunately. It has two different coils, a condenser and evaporator. The condenser coil is where it releases the hot air into the atmosphere. There's no good place that they had it. I think from when I saw the specs on it, it released it under the car. It didn't do well. I hear kids scream behind me so bad. I hope you guys don't hear it.
I think I heard it a little bit, but it was like just kind of like a quick
They're
half
being
second.
boys. Yes, mom, some, but they're being boys because they're playing Fortnite. My Riker's playing on Kel's computer. River's playing on Kel's the Switch. And apparently they're at the point where, hey, you're my brother. If we're playing a game together, don't kill me. Or if one does, you're not supposed to kill me. I'm your brother. God damn it. And the one's like, well, it's a royale. I'm supposed to be the only one winner. I can't. He goes, well, don't kill me. We can win it together, kind of deal. I'm hearing that all nonstop.
Yeah, only if they play in duels. If they play just regular
No,
single battle
they play in a
royale.
single battle because their idea is, granted, these are little kids now saying this, you'll fight together all the way to the last two, and then I kill you this one. The next one, all the way to the end, you kill me. Of course, Riker's the older brother. If they ever make it to the end, which is very rare, Riker always just tries to kill River, and is like, well, no, no, you didn't let me kill you. I had to chase you down to kill you when it comes to River's turn. It's like, so you had to chase me down and kill me. Of course, River's not good at playing games as Riker, who's older and been on it longer.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Isn't Kellen the oldest?
yeah, the foldest. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
folded them in half too much to find out.
God, he's gonna be.
Wait, what? Why is?
He's what is he? What 13 now?
Yep, he's a teenager.
Oh my
Sarah says
god.
they are talking about charging for your charge stations. Who is she telling that to?
Us
Why would she tell us that when we were
because
already?
it's because you were talking about the charging stations.
Oh, they are. Oh, they're charging. Oh, I didn't get clicked in my head that she talking about they're charging like charge money. I thought the way it sounds to me is like she's actually explaining it to like she's using voice to text, and she's explaining to somebody what we're talking about, you know. So like I had like she would talk to you like your mom, like she's like what they're talking about, and she's like, oh, they're talking about charging for charging station, blah blah blah, you know. Uh, so they are actually going to talk about charging for that now. Well, I guess they're right because Tesla actually rented the booze for their cars as a gimmick. Say, hey, we have free charging everywhere. But places like Walmart, who actually like here, they installed their own high-speed charging stations, but it's designed to charge multiple cars, Teslas, Hondas, anything electric, including BMW. Which for some reason here, the BMW electric cars are taking off big, and those are an eyesore. Have you seen those ugly fucks?
I don't like any BMW vehicle.
Well, there is one Sportster they made. It looks pretty cool. I'm like, hey, that looks cool, but I would never own one.
What the X5?
Whatever. It looks like it would want to be a Porsche wannabe. It's all white and
Yeah,
gray, kind of. Yeah, yeah,
I think it's the X5. I think it might be. It might be. I don't know. I had to look again. Well, did you know that? Did you know
yeah.
Ford came out with what they called the Mach 3?
Is an electric car? Is that the electric one they
It
made?
is.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yes. I heard about it. I didn't see it yet though. But here is a picture of the electric car I'm telling you right now. That for some reason blew up big time. I'll show you, and then I'll bring it over to show the stream. There's for you. This is the BMW electric car that blew up here big time. I don't know why. It's the
oh, I haven't.
godliest thing I've ever seen.
They are ugly. What is that? A fucking extended cab? The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I first got introduced to this thing when my daughter started dating one of her boyfriends, and that's what he drove.
Oh
And
my god.
it was
Oh, so speaking of fucking
oh,
like
Corey,
exotic cars,
the
electric cars, and shit like that.
BMW you're talking about, the one I'm talking about, the sports car one, it's called the i8.
Okay, so speaking of like exotic cars, electric cars, stupid shit like that. So there's a soldier that he's actually stationed at Fort Knox, but he's been overseas. This guy owns a freaking Bugatti.
Fuck. I would love to even just drive one of those. The way they look, the way they drive with the paddles and everything, looks like I would love to drive it just at least once, a
Or
test
no,
drive.
wasn't a Bugatti. It was an Aston Martin. My apologies. I talked to the lady. What was it, last year before? I think I was still working on base. I think it was the year before. And I was like, oh, I was like, it's a beautiful Bugatti. And she's like, oh no. She's like, that's not Bugatti. And I was like, what is that? She's like, it's an Aston Martin. I'm like, it's still the same fucking
Is
price.
it no man? A Bugatti is more than an Aston.
Depends
Now,
on which one you get.
what's the? There's a car company with an M. Me, what the hell is it called? Uh, my gosh, their cars. Oh, McLaren. Oh my god, McLaren is expensive as hell.
Yeah, Bugattis are more expensive than McLarens though.
I thought McLarens were more expensive than Bugattis.
MCLAR.
Yeah, I'm spelling it right now. Although I now tell you right now, some of the McLarens, man, are some sexy looking cars.
I would not own a McLaren. They sit too low.
Yeah, I said they're sexy looking. I didn't say fun to drive. Now did I? And if you notice, I didn't say I wanted to test drive one of those. I'd love to test drive an Aston Martin or a freaking Ducati any day. And you're right. I'm looking at a picture of the P1 from McLaren, and that thing has only like a half-inch clearance.
Yeah, fuck and that. It's bad enough for me getting an Adrian's car, let alone fucking getting anything lower than that.
What does he drive?
An HHR.
Ew, why? I hate those
And
things.
it's what Megan's parents gave him
Ah.
to drive.
You know the one car I thought was
This
the coolest looking stupid piece of I didn't know if it was a truck or a car. It's from Chevy. It's the SSR or whatever it's called.
the
The
Chevy
hard
SSR.
Yeah, which is like a hard top convertible. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a weird looking truck. It turns out it's just a convertible car.
I
Now,
do not like the SSRs. Now there was a vehicle. I don't remember if it was a Pontiac or if
only
it was a.
reason I
I think
thought they were cool is because they are unique looking. Okay, there's no other car that looks like it. Well, I guess the HHR tried. You know,
what was it?
there's a chromed out one.
Oh, what the hell was that?
It is a
Fucking unique
pickup. It's a
car?
truck. Are you kidding? The SSR is supposed to be a truck?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was supposed to be a car. It's a truck. God, Chevy, why? Well, what the hell's this? Okay, I found an SSR I would actually drive. Not because it looks cool, just because of the what the fuck value on it. Oh, I still streaming that one. Sorry. This guy's is a weird looking SSR. I don't know if it's a custom one or what, but I would actually
That's
drive
a
that.
custom.
I would put horns on that, man, and that would actually it would work.
That looks like it got taken from like an old like like an A-frame body car to, or a unibody car to,
Um,
and they changed the design of it. Was it a fucking, what the hell was that Plymouth? Was it
okay,
a Plymouth car?
I got kids yelling again. You want to talk to them about the Plymouth cars? You can't remember while I go see what's going on because I can hear
Yeah,
them fighting.
there it is, the freaking Plymouth Prowler.
Oh, is that the one that had the wheels like, separated?
No,
No, because
no.
that's a Chrysler Prowler. Jesus, that was hard for me to say. I stuttered
Well,
on that one.
Chrysler, Plymouth,
Same thing.
same fucking company.
Share your screen real quick so I can see.
Oh, hang on. I looked it up on my phone. Hang on. Let me
Oh, well,
pull.
hold on. I'll be back. I can hear him going again.
All right. But anyway, guys, I was talking about the Plymouth Prowler, one of the other unique cars that came out that not a lot of people bought. I think up in my hometown in Indiana, I think there might have been 2 or 3 that I seen. And people were trading them in. Like, from what I'm understanding, they were one of the most traded in vehicles, um, because they just either they had steering problems or they had engine problems or they had suspension problems. Like, people just didn't want to end up having to take care of it. That's just like the Jeep Grand Cherokees. They got what they call the death wobble. I'm not sure if it's in the new ones. I'm sure they've done away with it and they've redone the whole front end suspension kind of thing. But in the older ones from like the mid 90s to like '06, they had what they called death wobble. And it was really, really bad. And there was nothing you could do about it. Like, you could get parts changed, parts changed, parts changed. Literally every year you get a part change, you get the whole front end changed, and it would still do it again. So
All right, sorry, quick. What did I miss? Anything special?
I was just talking about how when people, like the people that I knew that bought the old the Plymouth Prowler up
Did
in
you
my
actually?
hometown, how
Did you share the
they
screen?
were, no, because there's nothing you could do about it because you were gone and you
Well, I'm
couldn't
saying,
change it.
no. Oh,
Here, let me. I've got a tab pulled up. My Chrome updated, so it's kind of weird.
yeah. Well, so
Oops.
Sarah, does Sarah live in the same city as you?
No,
So Sarah, where do you live in? Like what
she lives
city?
in Kansas, Nebraska, somewhere out there.
Okay. Cause Sarah, don't tell us your exact area. Just tell us like what city about. So we know what to look up and see what they say about it. Cause I'm curious now.
And there you go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The Prowler. That's what I was talking about. The Chrysler Prowler too.
That's a Plymouth Prowler.
Yeah, Chrysler is one I know of. I did want that car.
No, they are
I
garbage,
heard the brakes and everything were horrible on it. I heard.
and their steering was garbage too.
Yeah. So yeah,
Their whole entire front ends were garbage.
yeah, that's what I heard. I wanted because at the time you must admit they are the most unique vehicle you've seen.
And I think the reason why the front ends were so bad was because the front end of the tires and the wheels were completely open without being protected by any kind of like fenders or
I
anything
mean,
like
they
that, quarter
tried.
panels.
Yeah, they tried with the little coverings as you see in the picture. I mean, they tried.
And
Like,
I think that's the reason why they had such
wow.
um
So my question
terrible
is,
design on it.
does this car actually have a leak or something? Because look right underneath, you can see like a spill. It doesn't.
It,
For
it
people who are
might be
trying,
it might be the AC condenser.
yeah, but I'm saying if you're trying to sell that car and you're showing it off, that puddle does not look too good.
Right?
So, uh, yeah. Now, what's the other car? I thought it was the weirdest looking cars I've seen. Um, as a matter of fact, I guess This is going to turn out to be a show and tell for weird and exotic cars we love to have.
Let me see something here. I don't know if they're
That
on this.
okay?
I don't know if they're
I
on
will.
this computer or if
I
they're
think I
on my other
found
one.
a SSR that actually doesn't look too bad, Corey.
I hate the SSR.
I know I'm not a big fan of it either. But I admit this one doesn't look. Why is this so freaking small picture? I want to show you guys it, but whatever. Here's my screen, Corey. Real quick, I'll let you see it. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see that bad boy?
Oh
Look,
my god,
look at
really?
this. They made it to a drag. Now, guys, I'll bring it over for you to see. The stream, guys. This is the HSR SSR I was talking about. Doesn't look too bad, but boy, they made it into a dragster. Look at that back end. Holy shebang. And you're talking about sitting low, Corey? That front end is only an inch off the ground.
Oh yeah.
You go for a speed bump in that thing, you lost your bumper.
It might actually end up where he's got like air shocks or something on it where
Yeah,
you can adjust them.
yeah. A lot of those cars for like that for the shows do that. Um,
I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
yeah. Go ahead. I'll click on it so people can see it.
All right, so there's this. So guys, this is what I drive.
Oh, you're showing your truck.
Yes,
Ugh.
yes, I know. Look at the nasty ass dent back here. This actually was from my old neighbor. Him and his buddy, they were backing out of the parking spot next to my truck. His buddy in the back driver door opened his door and he reversed down almost the entire quarter panel or bed panel of my truck. This is why I'm saying, Jim, earlier that USAA sucks, is because they would not give me the actual repairs for my truck.
Yeah, because it was done on your private property by somebody else, not while driving it on the main road.
Well,
Yeah.
here's also the thing. They said, and this was okay. So he had 2 days before his insurance had lapsed. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and close my stream out. So they said it was going to be two. They said it was, or he told me, and he even showed me that he still had 2 days to pay his insurance. USAA told him his insurance had
Oops.
lapsed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Lapse means like he didn't pay it and it wasn't current.
Right. But he still had 2 days to pay it. And they told him and
Yeah.
told me that his insurance had lapsed and that they were not giving me or going to allow me to take my truck to the shop down the road to get
Yeah.
repaired.
It sounded like they're being dicks at the time because I okay, take it back. So far I haven't had a problem with it until Anissa had our second accident with them. Apparently they
So,
don't look kindly onto having multiple accidents under your belt within a
so
certain time period.
I got screwed out of $6,000 in repairs to my truck
Okay, I can see why you say that too now, but
because the total amount damage and also to get my truck repaired was a little over $6,000. It's like 6,039 and some change.
now that's dumb. But
You know what they gave? You know what they gave me?
1,500.
$2,400 and said, "Here you go, get your truck fixed."
Now, okay, so what damage was done on your truck besides the dents?
He ripped off. I used to have.
And I
It's not
apologize
on this.
when you told the story about what happened. I was half listening because I was actually looking at the next car to talk about. So I
So
apologize.
before I have the fender flares on my truck
Yeah,
that I have now, I had these what they call GM had them on their trucks from like '03 to '07 for some the
I think they
'07
look
early
gaudy.
'07s. But they had these little what they call fender accents. They were chrome pieces, and he not only did he rip my entire fender accent off, he put 4 holes in my bed panel, separated my outer bed panel from my inner bed panel, and ripped my inner bed panel.
Uh,
And you know the rods that come down from the bed panels and they go down and they connect to the bottom side of them.
yeah.
He twisted them.
Okay, I know you already told the stream this, but how the fuck did he do that? Because I've heard something about rolling down the hill
So no. So what was happening? My truck was parked in the assigned parking spot here for the apartment.
at your place.
Yes.
Okay.
Him, his buddy Alan, and his buddy Josh were leaving. They got in his car to leave. His buddy Josh was in the back driver's seat.
Were they drinking?
No.
Ah, well.
He went to back out, and I'll tell you this.
Oh,
Here in
and
just
he
a
wasn't
minute,
paying
but
attention.
no, he went to back out, and his buddy Josh opened his door.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well,
Well,
okay,
I've
then
also
his
found,
buddy Josh should pay for it because he's a fucking moron.
well, then I also found this out later on that his buddy Josh, when they would be going down the road, for say like they're going down the highway doing 60, 65, would open the door randomly.
So he's just a moron. Did you, you know, meet his buddy and face to face and give him
Yeah,
and just
I've known him for a few years.
man, I feel sorry for you, and I thought you were a dumbass. Jesus, That's stupid,
And
man.
since and then
Well, I mean, why? What did he?
I
What
told
was
and
his reasoning?
I've actually seen him since then, and he keeps asking me, he's like, "Get your truck fixed yet?" I'm like, you gonna give me the $6 grand
Okay,
to fix it?"
how long ago was this?
2018.
Okay, another question. What was the reasoning he actually decided to open this damn door?
We don't know. He would do it randomly.
So
Like
he
they would be going through town here in Radcliffe, and he would just randomly open his door.
see, he's the kind of buddy I would not allow to ride in my vehicle unless the child locks were on in the back.
Right.
Now,
Well, here's the
speaking,
thing. So here's the thing. After he did that, it took 3 of us to shut his driver's side rear door because he had fucking bent the hinges,
you know, I would
and we
just
couldn't. And after that, you couldn't get the door back open.
until he paid, he wouldn't be my friend no more. I'm sorry, that guy sounds like a douche. And I don't care if he's watching this
So
stream now or later on in the future.
he
If
doesn't even know I have this stream.
it
So
well, he might stumble across it. If he actually ever stumbles across this, dude, there is something wrong up here. Go get it checked out because that is stupid. But speaking of stupid, years ago, Ford made a vehicle that actually did pretty well, I think, in my eyes at least, known as the Thunderbird. Have you seen what they turned the Thunderbird into currently? Like this is years ago. I'm like 2014, maybe 16. They changed the style, and it is to this god awful looking thing, Corey.
what you talking, like the one back in like 2006, 2007, 2008, where it looks like it's sitting on the ground,
No, it looks like a torpedo out of
yeah,
a cartoon.
like a 2008 model,
Is that
2007,
what it is?
2008
Okay, I
model.
knew it
Yes.
was. I know it's not recent, but man, when they changed it, I was like, what the hell? And people, what I'm talking about is this lovely looking piece of crap here. And I thought the fucking uh, Pinto was a piece of shit car. What the hell were they thinking with this?
I don't know, because when I worked at the furniture place after high school, my
Right.
boss actually went and test drove one of those and brought it to work.
Now I'll tell you right now. I mean, what I really wish they still made Vipers. That's one of my favorite cars of all time. I love.
They're talking about bringing it back.
It's because it's a popular car with a sports car that gives you the speed and everything you want without any tech to it. Like it doesn't have a launch control, nothing on it. It's bare bones, just pure speed and muscle. Uh, I love the 2013 model, not because of performance or anything like that. It's just the way they made the body style. You know how they with the curves and everything. To me, it just looked the curves looked so fucking awesome. It just did that kind of a figure eight hourglass, also slightly look to it. You know.
Hell, that's like the fuck was I about to say? I don't even know anymore. Um,
You were about to comment on how 6 a.m.
the fuck ever.
I almost had him.
What the hell? There was a vehicle I was getting ready to talk about. I don't even remember now. I just lost my train of thought. It just
Sorry.
fucking my train derailed.
Yeah, I've done it before. Oh, dude, I'll tell you right now, Jacob does not like playing games with you right now. My doctor's
Wasn't
changed my beds again for to help me sleep at night. And you can ask him. The last couple nights since I've been taking them, I've became a mindless zombie. I'd be like talking like yeah, but yeah, I couldn't speak. I couldn't do anything. I try to get on and play games with him on Grand Theft, and 9 times out of 10, it feels like I just make my character just run in circles while I was trying to make a single word. You know, but
Oh, I was getting
God
ready to
damn
ask
it.
you. Have you heard about the new? They haven't released it yet, but the new idea of the Chrysler 10-speed transmission.
No, what? Uh,
That's what I'm saying too.
um,
Why would any SUV or pickup truck need a 10-speed transmission? What are we doing?
um,
Making them into fucking semis now?
that's what I'm saying is, because remember Chevy's commercials, a lot of them it shows them hauling big ass trailers, horse trailers, all this stuff. They're dependable. It's what their whole stick, their thing. Uh, people the commercials show the trucks hauling everything, but that's why semi trucks are so powerful. Is they have minimum I think is like 18 gears. You just burn it up to 18 times.
Shit,
Yeah, it's
hell
slow.
the automatics have 10. They have 10 speeds.
Jesus, man. Now, are you ready to see what, in my eyes, is considered to be one of the sexiest cars that I've ever seen?
Mom says it's ugly.
Which one?
The Viper.
Which one? There are some ugly Vipers. The 2004 is horrible. I will admit that. But oh, I'm still streaming. Tell me when my stream is still going, dumbass. Here's for you, and
Did you
this is for everybody else. This, people, is the 2013. Well, by the way, this is the ugliest color I've seen on it, though. Viper. I absolutely love the Viper. I actually drove with one couple times on test runs. I had a buddy who worked at a Dodge dealership back in Georgia. My dad knew him. He introduced me. But see what I mean by the curves? Look how just that's to me that is just a beautiful car. You know,
Not bad.
to me, it was the same thing. It's that's one thing about cars. Everybody has a preference in the make, model, whatever. This is a car. If I ever got rich on YouTube, I made everything. Would be the first car I buy, like sports car wise. I won't buy a Tesla. I won't buy a freaking Ducati or McLaren or even an Ashmore like all these other
Oh,
YouTubers have.
I
I would
think
own
mom
one
was
of
talking.
those.
I think mom was talking about the
The one you showed, whatever that means.
the
The Thunderbird,
Thunderbird.
that fucking torpedo. Yeah, we called it a torpedo when it first came out.
Oh, so speaking of things, like I was also talking about repairs on the
Your
truck.
mom said too much speed.
I found a
Dude,
reel. Okay, I'm
I'm
talking
still
a
I'm
reel
still
now.
streaming the damn thing, and I'm not even full screen mode. People are seeing what the hell's going on with my Discord. You're
Um,
supposed to be telling me this crap.
you're supposed to be paying attention, jackass.
You're monitoring it, so if I forgetfully do things, forgetfully.
Well, you gotta remember we're about 5 to 6 seconds behind on the stream versus what we're talking about right meow.
That's true. Right now means a lot too, though. You know what I mean? Right now.
But I found from LMC
Meow, meow,
truck
meow.
for my truck, I found a real Cowl induction hood.
Okay, so pretend I'm a dumbass and don't know what that is, and explain it to us, please.
Cowl induction helps with breathability of the engine.
Oh, you mean the goddamn actual scoop, which on a lot of cars these days are fake. And I think it's so damn dumb. Give us an example. Find one.
Yeah, hang on. I'll pull it up because I can actually get on LMC right now.
Oh, the SRT Viper is just
Ugly as fuck.
No, it's sexy. Oh, never mind. You're right. They put that spoiler on there. Oh, the spoiler was gaudy. I take that back. You're right. That's ugly as fuck. Ooh.
Here.
I found my color. Corey. They
What?
make it purple Viper.
Oh god.
Oh, here's the problem. It's purple to me, so it's probably blue. You know? It's just blue.
Four-wheel drive. Not that really fucking matters, but anyway. Here we go.
What?
Where's it at?
Wait, to view this picture of a Viper, I have to subscribe for $4 a month? What? I am not doing that. I can get the same picture from Google for free.
So, I don't know. Let me see if I can save this picture and then I'll blow it up so that we can see it a little better. Go into here. We'll just save it there so that I can open it.
Sure. Now, while you're doing that, I'm going to show you guys what, in my mind, is the ugliest ever
Hang on.
version of the Viper.
Hang on. I got it.
The hell? Oh, wait, what? Why is that facing backwards?
It's because that's the way it is. The other one you're talking about is ram air.
Yeah, because it scoops into the air. But what the hell is that designed to do?
That's what they call Cowl induction. It helps with the breathability of the engine. You're going down the road, and what it does is it forces the heat out from the engine.
Okay, well, it's actually not a bad idea because it sucks into the grill and forces out. That's actually not bad.
And I think it would actually look pretty cool. I'm thinking about getting this one's what they call the dual. The picture you're seeing is there's one that up above is dual Cowl induction, and then the one underneath is single Cowl induction.
Which is funny because it looks so similar, but except for the little divot in the middle.
That's exactly what it's talking about. It splits it off.
Well, I mean, does it change in performance though, or is it
Yes,
just
it does.
or is it just aesthetics?
No, it changes performance just a little bit.
Huh.
So
Okay.
I'm actually thinking about getting the dual Cowl induction hood, and it's literally only.
Well, if it actually looks like that, in my opinion, yeah, the dual actually looks a lot better just by look.
Yeah, the dual Cowl induction. It's a little bit expensive, but I think it's gonna be well worth it in the end with performance. It's only $330.
Oh, that's it. Now that also requires you to put it on yourself, right? Which is only like 4 volts.
Which the cool thing is though, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my stream.
Yep.
With that though, it's already drilled and preset to where all you got to do is take your old hood off and put your new one on.
Oh, that's not bad.
No adjustments are needed to be made at all.
That's not bad at all, actually, in my mind.
And the only bad thing is it has to be painted, which
yeah,
is it's whatever, because they're not gonna fucking paint them for you, and end up you end up having to pay $1,200, $1,300
Yep.
for a painted hood.
So here is the ugliest version of the Viper, in my opinion. This is the 2004 Viper.
Oh, I like those.
No, I'm when it comes to cars, I love the curves. It's the body that looks to me. This is just too bland to me. It's just too straight. Although I do admit the what I call bubbles over the rear fenders. You see how it curves like it's
Yep.
bulging. That I do like on it, and I do like the bubble aesthetics to the roof itself of the car. But everything else, just nah, it's not me.
So
I mean,
mom's really telling her age. She says the one car I had a long time ago was a Dodge Colt, and I loved it.
I forget what those look like. Oh, Colt.
The Dodge Colt.
I forgot about that stupid piece of crap. Why she remind me of that thing? Yeah, I forgot about those little POSs. Oh my god. You know what? Actually,
Mom's actually looked just like. I believe it looked like the second photo.
are you still seeing what I'm looking at now? Oh,
Yep.
oh, the hatchback one, huh?
Yeah, I think hers was a hatchback.
Oh, I just realized the audios don't see what you're saying. So here we go. Yeah, guys, this is the Colt. These were the ugliest cars in my mind ever made by Dodge in like the 90s and 80s. Uh, but although I mean they did take some designs off the Dodge Dart, which actually honestly was a neat little car back then. The new ones they make now today are not bad. I will admit the
It's
new
gonna.
ones.
It's not gonna show you the old one. You're going to have to go to the new. You're going to have to go to the old ones.
No, here's an old one. Well, this one's called a Tribute, but here we go. Dodge Dart.
Yeah, the Dodge Tribute. The Dodge Tribute.
Yeah, here we go. This is the Dart, guys. This is what I'm talking about. These were neat little cars. Now the current Darts actually aren't that bad. Like, look at this guy right here. Oh, that one's actually a bad example. That's a ugh one. A buddy of mine who lives here, I used to work with him at the Walmart DC. He has a Dart, and he put a neat little spoiler on it, just some a nice looking hood scoop and stuff. And his actually only. Oh, Corey, we're gonna get taken off. I told you, YouTube does not like when you play with your pussy on stream. We're gonna get
Shut up.
shut down, man.
Thank you, D.
Now,
What?
okay, there is the one car I know for a fact that I thought was a fucking weird car. I'm like, why would you make it? And they tried selling this car in Mexico, and it didn't do well. Is the Chevy Nova? Okay,
Which one, the Nova or the Nova 2?
Nova. The Nova.
I love the look of the Nova.
The Nova. That's not the look. Here's the problem. Nova did great sales here, but once they went to Mexico, oh, I forgot. Hold on, guys. I gotta bring this back up for you guys. Did Chevy tried selling the? I think it was actually when the Nova 2 came out. They started bringing that out. The Nova, they decided to take to Mexico and started selling it there for a cheaper price for them to drive around. Nobody bought it because in Spanish, Nova means no go. So literally, people they're like, you're trying to sell me a car that doesn't work. We don't want to buy it, people. What are you thinking?
This is besides, like, I don't want a K5 like the Chevy K5 Blazer, but I found what they call. I was watching a video of one of the guys that I follow on YouTube, and he bought a Plymouth Trail Duster.
I'm gonna look that up. I don't even think I remember that vehicle.
Here, I got it. I got the picture of it right here. Hang on. Let me share my screen. I got one already up.
Okay. What the hell? Oh, dude, Corey, tell me if I'm still have my stream up. I asked you to.
Did
Multiple. That looks like a Ford Bronco.
they actually know what they did is they got the idea of the K5 Blazer.
Really? Is that what they're trying to copy there? It looks like they're trying to copy the Ford
Well,
Bronco.
another thing that they tried to copy was the Dodge Ram Charger. You remember that?
No, not the Dodge Ram Charger.
Hang on. Oops.
Oh, I
The
didn't even know
Dodge
that.
Ram Charger.
You're right. They were trying to copy it, weren't they? Oh, whoa. Wait. The second photo, Dodge Ram Charger rendering brings back what? That
Brings
don't look.
back a class. No,
That-
no. That's just like the fucking new Ford Bronco they just came out with.
The Ford
No,
Bronco
no.
looks gaudy as hell. The new one. I looked at that. I'm like, what in the world? No, but that actually didn't. The Ram Charger new one doesn't. That we just saw doesn't look bad. I will admit that. Oh,
But yeah, this
have you
this
seen what
is
they did with the Durangos now, dude?
yes, and I don't like them.
Yeah. Now, for everybody's sake, show the Ford Bronco, the new one.
Oh God.
Those things are ugly. I was like, what did you guys do? Why? The poor? Hard? I'm
Look, I am
glad.
trying to look. I am trying to look at one screen and trying to
I
type
am
off of my
so
computer.
glad I'm not the only one who can't type. Yeah, see, this is an ugly vehicle. I mean, I will admit, like, what are you? Oh, there you go. Wait, are you buying a pair of what? Oh, drop steps. Okay. See, that vehicle is. Oh, wait, is that the one that removes the back top?
Yep,
Oh, that's horrible looking.
that's the removable hardtop on
That
it.
looks horrible. Who thought that was a good idea?
I have no fucking clue. But let me
Um,
see if I can. Here you go. Here's a good original. There you go.
yeah, that.
It's still got the removable hardtop. But look at the separation right here though.
Oh, that's so thick. Look how high that is. All
And
right.
look at the separation on the fucking seam right here on the
Yeah, that's horrible looking, dude. Like it's just splitting off. Now,
yeah. Like
it,
it's so fucking stupid.
okay, here I got a picture I'm
There you
gonna
go.
share.
Here we
Here,
go. There's a good picture.
yeah, that's an ass end. Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen now. I'm gonna show you the you guys the current Dodge Durangos we're talking about,
There you go.
and
There
these
you
things
go.
are. Yeah, do you not hear that in the background?
Here what?
All the yelling, fighting back there.
Nope.
And okay, so you do it. Type in 2021 Dodge Durango since you already got the screen up, and to me they don't look good. I mean, then again, the early 2000 Durangos look horrible. Yeah,
Those things,
now go to the gray one down, right down below that. That one.
the Hellcat, the
Y-
SRT Hellcat,
Yeah, look at
the
how.
fucking things are quick.
Yeah, but I
There's a
don't.
guy. There's a guy here locally that's got one, but he's got like a custom paint job and shit on
And
his.
whoa,
It's
my support one.
fucking quick.
Whoopsie. I think people are gonna see that on my stream. Get off. I don't care. Drive support one. Get the fuck off. Jeez. Um, yeah. So as you can see, I don't like the looks of. I don't know how they perform. I didn't really look into it more after I saw that. I was like, whatever. But what else new vehicles that came out that I think was just horrible looking? Um, I can hear people. Well, we're actually gonna have to end the stream here in a little bit anyway, dude. We're over an hour now. Finally. I mean, at least this stream stayed good.
Yeah.
Um, let's see something here.
So let me show you what I was actually looking at the other day, real quick.
No problem. I'm typing up new cars from 2021. See what brings up.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Yep, it actually brings up the stupid electric Ford Mustang too. Although that one didn't look that bad. You know that actually. I mean, for an electric sports car, yeah, I'm not a big fan of GMC's and Chevy's new grills. I mean, they're just like
Oh, I fucking love them.
really. I just think they're too bold, big and bold for me. Then again, actually, if they're done right, the GMC's no. Some of the Chevy ones okay. Like actually, wait, whoa, go stop. Look at the it's right there. The 2022 Sierra AT4X is GMC's equivalent to uh, it's below the big red one, like close to the bottom there, next to a black and white one.
This one right here,
Yeah, that actually with the headlights and everything does not look that bad. Oh wait,
and they're fucking stupid bright too.
yeah, I mean, well, most of your new vehicles are coming with halos already installed in them.
There you go.
That actually doesn't look that bad, but it still looks.
That's an AT4 HD.
Show what's the current Ford Raptor look like? Because I mean, Ford Raptors I actually like those, but then they started doing the big grills themselves, and I'm like, ew.
Fucking
Yeah,
that ugly bastard.
yeah. You see it? Look at that big old emblem on that. I'm sorry, I'll do like Fords. Like I said, I love the Raptor, but that big ass fucking Ford symbol in the front is the dumbest design I think they made.
I do too.
I mean, GMC and Chevy at least with their because the big bold parts I don't like. They still kept with the simple little size emblem or lettering. These guys like screw it, half the freaking grill.
Yeah, but yeah, I actually found
Hmm.
Let me go back here.
Actually, I found one from
Back.
2021 Raptor that actually don't look that bad with the grill.
But no, I found I actually found one of these. It was the 2020 series of the AT4 HD.
Yeah.
I found one.
How much?
You don't even want to know.
I think I do if I ask how much.
Used with the one that I found used with 29,000 miles on it was still going for 72 grand.
What year?
2020.
Uh, yeah, actually, that doesn't sound bad. Yeah, it's high,
The
but doesn't
20 the
it doesn't?
20 the brand new 2022 AT4 HD is almost 100 grand.
Jesus, for a truck, man.
Yeah.
Um, look up the if we're talking about big, bold, and ugly grills, look up the new Rams. I
Oh
I,
god.
I think Dodge made a mistake when they made these things. I mean, yeah, like look at that. I mean, I do like the fact that they kept small lettering, but some of those grills just look stupid. Like the one that's to your right, the bigger picture. It looks like a freaking somebody tried to put a handlebar mustache on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so excuse me. Those are just ugh trucks. I mean,
Yeah, this is actually what they call the Ram HD. This is like the fucking like the big dog. It's like the AT4 HD of GM.
I tell you right now,
But
when it comes to those,
GM's AT4 HD has a hell of a lot more options to it than the fucking Ram
oh
does.
yeah, now
The only option that Ram comes with is that you can actually order a manual transmission.
really.
Yeah, you can order them with a fucking with an 8-speed manual.
So I got a dumbass question. Um, but does
All your
Chrysler?
questions are dumb.
We know this. Don't have to point it out to people on a live stream. No, but does Chrysler actually make a truck?
No.
Uh, that's okay. Um,
Well, technically
that's a stutter.
technically Chrysler does because Chrysler makes Ram.
Yeah, because as well as Plymouth Chrysler and Dodge and Jeep are all the same now.
Yes. Now they do make, however, the what
Um,
is it called? The Jeep Gladiator.
yes. I don't know what's going on, dude. Like mine's bogging down hard.
Jeep Gladiator. These ugly
Uh,
bastards.
what the hell's going on?
Those ugly fucking things.
Oh, those trucks! I can't stand. Riker loves them. He loves those. What the
They're
fuck?
ugly to me.
What's this 6x6? Jeep
Oh,
Gladiators.
right there
No, right there. Yeah. What? No flipping world.
with a Corvette engine.
Really? Do you really?
So so what they did is they extended the rear. They put another drive axle in, and then they swapped the motor to a GM Corvette motor.
Jesus Christ. Whatever.
Like, why the fuck? Okay, why not just fucking get it like a big dog fucking Chrysler crate motor
And
and put
I
in it?
probably because I want the speed, not just the torque.
You can do the same thing with the Hellcat motor,
I don't know, dude. People are weird when they make designs. Like,
and you could easily put a fucking transmission in it that puts more torque to the ground than fucking horsepower.
speaking of Jeep, years ago, Jeep came with a concept for one of their vehicles, and I gotta find it again. But it was like I wish they would have brought it to market and not just kept that as a freaking we don't call it concept,
Eh.
because
To answer mom's question real quick, mom, the AT4 HD, the GM AT4 HD, um, the only way they offer them right now is in diesels, and they get roughly in town. They get about 21 to 22 in town. They get about 28 to 29 on the
oh,
highway.
and what
Now,
is
as far as like the Jeep Gladiators, I don't know. As far as the Dodge Rams, I'm pretty sure the Dodge Ram. Well, I shouldn't say Dodge Ram anymore because it's just Ram. I'm pretty sure the Rams are still going to be like they were before, with like the fucking 318s and the
yeah.
47s and the 57s in them,
Hey Corey, real
where
quick
they
while you're
had
talking,
fucking
stop your stream so I can share one.
where they were eating fucking gas because they're nothing but gas guzzlers.
Oh, that's a small picture. Now I'm going to share this with you. This is a concept vehicle that they were trying to bring to the market years ago called Jeep Hurricane or Hurricane.
I heard of those.
It is a 360 vehicle. All four wheels actually turned in independently, So when you see if you're off roading, you get to a dead end, you didn't have to do a 3-point turn. You just push a certain button, all wheels to each other, and it just spun in
And you
place.
know how much problem that would even have because you
Yep.
know all
You're
that shit would go
oh,
bad.
that's why it didn't come to market because they advertised it. It's a Jeep for off-roading, like the video, concept video they made for it when they had they made like 5 of them, right? It shows a couple just down the freaking road, bouncing off, having fun, you down the dirt trail and everything. And then and literally they come to a dead end. They're like, "Oh, the trails, we can't do anything. There's a tree in the way, blah blah on the trail." And it shows their friends with them, like in another truck, unlabeled, of course. Had to go like a 100-point turn just to turn around, and then they got stuck. Well, the guy and the girls watching from the Jeep going, "Huh, click," and then and just took off. I'm like, really? That looks badass, but how easy would the freaking axles or the gizmos break on that when you're like literally bouncing
Gizmos,
around?
gizmos,
Gizmos, gears, whatever when you call it,
either the steering racks or the fucking independent CV axle suspension.
it's gonna be,
All
it's
that.
not gonna be like, it's not gonna have what a normal vehicle has because it's designed to make turn all 3 wheels in
You
farther than the wheels actually themselves are designed to fold in.
you know the tie rods and shit would be
Yeah, yeah,
fucked.
and I guarantee you, replacement parts and repairing on that would be a bitch. But I actually wish it did come to market because you know how many times I've gone off roading in either a Jeep or a Ford or a Chevy or anything out here, and we come to a dead end, and boy, sometimes we get stuck doing it. One guy thought he can do like they do in the movies. A buddy of mine, who's not gonna be named because of what happened in the past that you know about, Corey.
Yup.
He actually thought he could turn it around in spot by drifting. Like he literally spun his back tires and then and tried to turn it around, thinking he can drift in spot and turn the vehicle around.
And
All he
the sand did like what snow
yeah,
does and
yeah,
stuck him right on the side of
dug
the
him
tire.
dug him in. He rooster tailed for a quick second and then down he went. I'm like, well,
Dumbass.
somebody's a moron. But
Dumbass.
Corey, I think it is time for us to start wrapping this up. Uh we are
Yeah,
on our
considering that we both have to work in the fucking morning.
yep, and we are already into hour into this, guys. Oh wait, did Sarah actually even came back? No, she didn't answer.
No, she didn't come back.
I am so sorry. I just realized saw how much your mom was talking, and I didn't read any of it.
Yeah, she was talking about her mom's Colt was not a hatchback. I guess hers was almost like a sedan. So she had a
Did you
4-door
see?
with a trunk.
Did you see her question about how much gas the truck
I
takes?
already answered it.
Okay, I didn't hear. Maybe when I was talking.
She was talking about like the AT4 HD. She was talking about how much gas they use.
There. Speaking of gas usage, there is a company out here who actually specializes in hydrogen gas or hydrogen on demand for your cars. It's a little converter that you put water in there, and then literally turns on the switch, and electricity pumps through pools in the water, creating hydrogen gas, which then sucks into your engine and gives you extra gas mileage. And so your mileage will go from like say 28 miles in like a Ford. I think they had a 2005 Ford Expedition, a like 2010. They had different newer and older vehicles, and they put one in an older car, a newer car, and then nothing in the newest car. And then they'd put on another newest car. They put one, and then one of the old cars they didn't put anything. They had 2 of each, to do one without, one with, and show the difference. And any vehicle at the time was like 15 years old that literally on like I think the Ford Expedition went from having 22 miles per gallon to almost to 56 miles per gallon because of this little generator they had producing hydrogen gas in the back of their car. The only problem though
Yeah,
is
but imagine having to fucking replace parts if something goes bad.
that's the problem. That's the thing. Most of your current engines are made from aluminum, cast aluminum. Okay, hydrogen gas, guys, is highly flammable, highly explosive. Okay, that's why it helps out great for your gas mileage. It's just extra spark into it. Um, it has been known to blow engines.
Well, yeah,
Because
that's just like
the compressions are
that's
different and all that stuff.
that's just like when people when they use NO.
Yep. Well, NO's,
Or
but
I should
NO's
say
not.
NO2. I should say NO2, but
Yeah, NOS is normally not regulated to how much it goes. It's just a whole amount of gas being shoved in at once. It's not like it's being regulated to where it increases your gas mileage. It's actually designed to increase your top speed to get an extra little boost for a short period of time. And yeah, but that's like literally just dumping all at once kind of bullshit, not time release, you know. But
I saw one guy one time on YouTube where he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna test this out on this kind of vehicle or whatever." It was like a 4-cylinder,
yeah, there's a guy.
no modifications to the heads, to the pistons, to anything like
Yeah,
that.
is that the
He
guy who
put
did it on
he
like four
put
different cars and with four different
I
engines? I think.
couldn't tell you, but it was like an older vehicle, and he put 30 pounds or whatever. I guess I don't know how they fucking use NOS, but it was like 30 units of NOS or whatever, fucking pounds or whatever. And he put it, and when he started out, and he hit the button, and it blew the fucking motor, like it blew the motor in
Yeah,
half.
it was on a red car, right?
I don't remember.
Well, yeah, because
It's
there's a guy on
been
YouTube
a
who
while
actually
back.
did a video. It was like 45 minutes long. Top Gear actually brought it up because they were showing, not Top Gear, what's that show they did? Oh, Grand Tour. Remember that they did on Amazon Prime. He actually had it was an old, I think it was like a Chevy Prism or whatever, 4-cylinder car. And he did on a 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder, and then he did it on a big old diesel engine. And just about almost, unless, and none were modified, all but the freaking big diesel blew the engine in one form or another. One shot the actual
Yeah, there you go. It's what they call a 30. Yeah, it was a 30 shot, is what he did.
yeah. But what was it? I can't remember what it's called. Shit, crankshaft, I think it's called, where it moves your pistons. He actually shot one of those through the block on the V6, the 6-cylinder one, and I was like, holy crap! It blew the top off the 4-cylinder. It was like, bah! So yeah, NOS, unless you modify your car for it, not good. You know, I have a picture of my dog Cowl. I just have to find it.
And she's got a box. She's got a box full of pictures.
Okay, so Corey, who has the honors of doing the closing out ceremony or
I will go
whatever?
ahead and do the closing out. So, guys, this has just been kind of a random, like, bullshit. Like, we did have a plan to possibly get on and stream like a new world of Raft, but you see that never happened.
Yeah,
Um,
well, the whole YouTube deciding not to want to doing a live stream has fucking kind of ruined that.
So, but we still had a good live stream. Talked about differences between older and newer vehicles, how we liked them, how we didn't like them. Guys, leave your opinions in the comments. We want to hear your guys' opinions on what you guys think of a newer vehicle versus an older one. Definitely leave those, guys. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed as well. That'll definitely help the channel out. You'll know
Bell
or
icon,
see
don't
our
forget that.
videos. The bell icon, if you click that and you click to all, that'll actually let you know when we actually go live, or if by chance we upload a video, which
Are
we
we
haven't done that in
deciding
a while.
to also remind him to do a comment?
I just did that.
Oh, I wasn't listening. Sorry. You start talking, I ignore you. You know.
Shut up.
But
So, guys, we appreciate you joining. Make sure again subscribe, hit that bell that the
I
bell
can't speak.
icon, and leave a comment. Like I said, guys, leave your comments what you think between vehicles, new vehicles, old vehicles, whatnot. And with that being said, guys, I got
As
one
always,
thing left to say. Welcome
welcome
to
to
the
the
neighborhood.
neighborhood. That was perfect. Stream on as I